Hi YouTube, long time no see. I know my corn allergy videos still get visited every once in a while here on this channel. I am still somewhat dealing with allergies, but not to the extent that I was when I first created this channel. A lot's happened since 2020. Namely, in 2021, I built a following on TikTok, and this following was based around, well, I had a few different eras. First time I went viral was talking about how my high school sweetheart literally just vanished off the face of the earth and wondering what happened to him. And then people were like, oh, so you're not over him, which isn't the truth. It's just you invest like 4 years into somebody, you're going to wonder what happened to them. But anyways, the next time I went viral was talking about how I was at the time reading Harry Potter to my son and how I was using it to talk about things like misogyny, sexism, racism, because J.K. Rowling did bake some of that shit into there. And the reason that I went viral in particular was when we got to Goblet of Fire. My son in all of the online quizzes kept getting that he was a Hufflepuff and he was rooting for Cedric Diggory. So I made a silly little post saying like, oh shit, he's about to be very sad and I don't think he's had to deal with a character death like this before. Oh my gosh, right? And so I kind of like documented that process, not him finding out it happened, just kind of like a play-by-play, while letting him be on camera when he was comfortable. And I ended up privating that because TikTok was very anti-kids being in videos. I tend to take a middle ground. I do think you should be careful about what you post with your kids, but I don't think you should abstain from posting your kids altogether. Next era I had was when I finally came to terms with some of my emotional trauma. And part of the reason I felt I had to do that was because of all of the health stuff that I talked about on here. It just like, I kept reaching these standstills and I was wondering if it was because there was something else I wasn't addressing. And I knew that I had never been addressing my mental health. So that's when I kind of finally started looking into some of my childhood trauma, which was having way too close of a relationship with my mom, feeling a little bit like her emotional caretaker, and somewhat neglect at the same time. I was the golden child of my family, and I think that causes a trauma that people don't really like talking about because the scapegoats do have it so much worse. But regardless, talking about those things, and especially talking about them and framing it in terms of Gilmore Girls, was a big moment for me on TikTok. And I would even do lives where I'd sit there and watch Gilmore Girls with everybody and do like a live commentary on it. Then I moved on to posting I went viral several times commenting on situations that we're having on TikTok. And let's see, the point where I was able to monetize was around the time that Digital Princess left her son home alone. And I had made a few videos on that, but they eventually got reported. And so the same week that I entered the creator program, I got thrown out of it for that reason. Let's see, try to remember all of my different eras. I started working at a naturopathic office in 2022 or 2023. Like, time is so bizarre at this point. 2022, I believe, to 2023. And I wasn't posting as much then. And so I fell off the TikTok algorithm pretty much altogether. And my views went from getting in the tens of thousands to getting in the single thousands to like slowly getting into the hundreds. I tried to revive my channel and was able to here and there with videos talking about Greek and Roman mythology because I went to school for Latin and Greek, so like might as well use that for something. Then I started a podcast with a friend I made on TikTok, Shannon. We have another YouTube channel, Two Wise Girls, which I'll tag in this video. And here I am now with TikTok getting banned. My channel has been dead for a while on TikTok anyway, even though it's the one channel I've been able to grow, and I don't know that I could do that type of content and that type of growth anywhere else. I don't know that I could ever monetize on another platform. And it's sad and disappointing. Not just the monetary thing, but because TikTok was so good at finding niche communities that I'm gonna miss that. So I might be posting on here more now that TikTok's gone. I'm not sure, but I wanted to put something up because I did start directing people here in case the app disappears this week. So that's it, and I will see you guys in the next one.